We gotta send it off the little ramp. That's how Matchbox cars work.
Through the straightaway, a couple of wicked-ass turns, around the loop of death, and out the mail slot.
Hello, friends. Trace amounts of science. Today we're getting back into choosing beggars. They're beggars. They're very choosy. You know what it is, hopefully, since you clicked upon it. If you don't, then I'm happy to be your guide through this wild and wacky, wonderful world. My name's ReddX. Keep your hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times. And let's get the show on the road, shall we? Hey, also, thanks for being here today. This OP says, so I lent my friend my Hulu account. Oh, well, that sure was nice of you. Also, fatal mistake. Buying my own Netflix account, best thing I ever did. It's Dimitri. And he says, hello, can I please borrow your Hulu? And OP says, on your TV? And he says, yes, please. And he says, okay, go to sign in and do the thing where it gives you a code and then give me the code. Okay, here's the code. OP says, all right, it should be activated now. Okay, is it? Yes, thank you so much. I have to see the new season of American Horror Stories. Then a little while later he says, ew, it's got ads, never mind. What are you expecting here? It says that I need to sign in again. OP. Yeah, that thing that I just complained about, could I complain about it again? If you're that annoyed by the ads, just pirate the fucking thing, alright? Do yourself a favor and pirate it. There's like 2 steps to the entire process, and I'm sure he's not smart enough to figure either one of them out. He needs you to sit down and hold his hand, and then when he needs anything else, he's gonna ask for the exact same thing. When you give a mouse a cookie, you know, he's gonna ask for it to not have ads included. I don't know anything about Hulu. If you're paying for a subscription, why the fuck would it have ads? I guess it's like a reduced price or something like that. Sounds like a ripoff to me. I wouldn't do it. But we all make choices in life, including Dimitri. He was offended enough by the ads that he had to sign out of OP's account. Then we gotta do the whole fucking thing again. It's terrible. It's a r/bad roommate situation too. Anyway, we'll move on. This OP says, I've got nothing. Well, so do I now. You're not giving me much to work with there. This poster says, good morning all. I'm looking for 3 things for sale. If anyone has them, plus movers. Oh, is that included in the fee? Please do not respond or laugh if you don't have the items listed. Oh, trust me, I'm going to laugh. I don't care about your feelings or opinions. If you can't stay respectful in the comments section, you'll simply be blocked. That's all. Well, see, now we've taken this thing out of the comments section, and clearly you do care about people's feelings or opinions if you're, like, preempting the entire thing with, like, oh, don't laugh, don't judge me. It's the quickest way to get me to judge you. So cool, tell me what you want. A free camper, or one for $1,000 or less in working order, electrical, hot water, etc. If something's broken, please notify me of what it is. Could be older, but must be clean, functional, no mold. If you can deliver, that would be great. I'm inside of McKean County. Please be willing to provide pics and or meat. I am slightly negotiable in either direction. $1,000 for a camper van. Yeah, I don't think so. I once lived in a little shit shack on wheels, cost me about like $600-700 coming out of the Navy. But also that was back in like 2009 or whatever. Also no electricity or water. This is, essentially it is just a donation at that point. I could get $1,000 in scrap metal for this thing. Item number 2, a pickup truck. $1,000 or less, must be in good shape with less than 140,000 miles. It'll be taken to a mechanic before purchase. No rust buckets or lemons. Again, for less than $1,000. The mileage is about accurate for what you get, but you're looking for like the magic ticket, you know? This little old lady only drove the pickup truck to church on Sundays. It's not gonna happen. Maybe you could put the $2,000 you have together, and then you could buy a truck and probably sleep in it. But you're not willing to do that, are you? You don't want to sacrifice any comfort. Everybody else has to sacrifice their comfort so you can be comfortable. You're an entitled prick and your demands are ridiculous. Number 3, at least 3 guys who could lift my belongings into the camper. No, you gotta pay for that too. The next step of this is like, oh, I need one of those guys to stay so he can drive the truck while I sleep in the camper. You're just my indentured road servant for, well, forever. Until you shuffle off this mortal coil. You had 3 wishes to the Facebook genie and camper van, truck, and 3 guys. I guess wishing for 3 guys at once, that's sort of like circumventing the rules. But I think that's the first big brain play this person's ever made in their entire life. A broken clock's right twice a day, isn't it? I'll provide my phone number if you have something that meets my needs. PM pics of what you have. Thanks! I'm gonna send you pictures of Matchbox cars. Just be like, yeah. You like the look of that one? It is under $1,000. I'll sell it to you for like, I don't know, 20 bucks. I'm not gonna deliver it to you though. And God knows I'm definitely not gonna lift it into the camper van. We gotta send it off the little ramp. That's how Matchbox cars work.
Through the straightaway, a couple of wicked-ass turns, around the loop of death, and out the mail slot.
Stupid post. How about this one? It occurred on Threads, says OP, which as we all know is much safer than Twitter/X. There's also Blue Sky if you'd like, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with Twitter. It's fine. I don't need Threads, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Minds. There's so many that have fallen by the wayside. And yet Twitter's still here, so I'm gonna put my eggs in that basket. Anyway, first poster, Annie's bucket list, says, a homeless person just stopped me at the car park asking if I had any spare change for them to buy food. I didn't, so I just gave her whatever food I could find in my car. New and unopened snacks and bottles of peach iced tea. When I gave them to her though, she just sighed and rolled her eyes. Why do I feel like I just did the wrong thing? Well, probably because that's all part of the tactic to get you to shell out some cold hard cash. And you know she ain't using that to buy sandwiches, right? While it might seem disappointing to her in the short term, in the long run, you're really doing the right thing. So rest assured. Another person comes in to, I guess, unnecessarily dress down this person who's already feeling bad about doing something good. Aisha Monique says, you did the wrong thing. You don't know their food sensitivities, and the peach drink is probably too sweet, especially if they have tooth decay. Well, drink it through a fucking straw. I don't know what to tell you. I did the best I could with what I had, okay? Get out of here. Your attitude that a homeless person should eat anything you can scrounge up but a middle-class person can choose is horrendous. Do better. When I was homeless, I didn't want anyone's goddamn snacks. I wanted a hot meal. Well, how about you get a fucking job and go buy yourself a hot meal? This is what's on offer. You don't like it? Don't take it. Then don't give me a shitty look about it either. See, this is the reason that I don't want to join Threads or Blue Sky or anything like that. It's just a bunch of leftists eating each other alive. As entertaining as that might be, I don't want to engage with it in any form or fashion. I'm safe in my little YouTube bubble. I'll stand all the way back here and watch the fireworks. Thanks so much for inviting me, but yeah, it's not going to happen. Anyway, this next OP says, your art isn't worth 10 pounds. Now draw my coworker nude. Is this like a consensual thing or? Probably not. And 10 pounds is an insult to ask me to defy my own moral guidelines. Goodness. He says, hello, I see you do commissions, right? And OP says, hi, yeah, my commissions are open. Are you interested? Yes, I messaged you about them because I want an, adult commission. You do those, right? And OP says, correct. I'm open to not safe for work commissions. What did you have in mind? He said, I want 2 people, like, color and render like you did in the second slides of the commission post. And for the background, I want an office place, like desk, etc. And the two people are like doing it on top of the desk. It gets a little too explicit, so I'm not gonna read it out loud on YouTube. But OP says, I see. A piece like that would run you about 50 pounds. I'll send you first the sketch and then half the payment. I will continue drawing until sending the finish art with my watermark over it. And if you like it, then I'll receive the other half of the payment and then I'll send it to you without the watermark. So how does that sound? But if you want to keep seeing the drawing as it progresses, in case you want modifications, I'm more than happy to do that so that the commission can be just as you want it. I wonder what the purpose of all this is. This is going to be like his grand romantic gesture. Here's me pinning you over a desk. Now will you go out with me? Oh no, man, it's kind of a creepy move. He says, 50 pounds? What? You draw anime. I want it anime, not complicated or anything. Okay, have you ever tried to draw anime for yourself? It's not easy. OP says, if you want, I could do just flat colors like the first slide of my commission post shows. That'll cost 40 pounds, since it's 2 full-body people and a background. Or if you just want the line art, I'll do that for 30 pounds. Is that better? I'm sorry if my post wasn't clear enough on the prices. I'm sure your post was clear enough. This guy's just an idiot. No, that's ugly if not with colors and like render. Okay, but it's not really negotiable. I want the full thing, but 50 is a lot. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Plus, with the whole AI thing, I want to support artists and not do it with AI. And you want 50? Question mark, is a lot. Then go AI generated, scumbag. I don't really care. You get what you pay for. If you would like something exceedingly customized to your liking, then I think 50 pounds is a rather small price to pay. OP says, okay, I understand. Thank you for wanting to support me. I really appreciate it. Well, I didn't have many other commission requests, so I can probably lower the price, especially if the characters are easy and not overly complex. I can see which characters I'll draw for you. And he said, yeah, this is her. And the man who begs her, he looks like this. It's just a picture of his coworker and himself, I'm sure. It is blurred out, so we can't see anything. Otherwise, I would totally dig in on his looks, but oh well. Maybe it's for the best. OP says, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't understand that the people in the drawing were you and your girlfriend. I didn't mean to call you characters. Okay, if you both are comfortable, can I ask some details about your bodies? How you want them to be drawn? I could probably do the whole thing for 25 pounds, rendered and all. I would need to talk to your girlfriend about the drawing, however. See, there you go. Looking for that consent. Also, giving him the half price thing. Don't undersell yourself, OP. Handing out the family and friends discount to a scumbag like this? No, I cannot abide. But he says, okay, can you draw the man with the same body as Bakugo from My Hero Academia, but with some hair on my chest? And no, you can't talk to the girl that you'll draw. She's busy, sorry. A little bit sus, okay. 25 is too much, man. You don't draw that well, sorry, but like, had people do the same commission for like 5. You are a cheapskate. Go with the AI artist, okay? Fuck off from here.
Don't you get it, you crustaceous cheapskate?
I've had people come to me and ask me to narrate, this part or that part, and I give them the quote, and I don't budge from it. If you don't want to pay the price that I'm asking, then go find somebody else. I can assure you that you'd get what you pay for, but no, you want to be a cheapskate, so go ahead. Make it as shit as you want it to be. OP says, okay. I think I understand what body you like drawn on you. It's not a problem. I'll also send you the sketch to confirm if that's what you want. It's okay if she's busy, but since it's an NSFW drawing of a real person, I really do just need to talk to your girlfriend. Even a quick Instagram text to have her approval. Anytime she's free would be okay for me. And OP responds to the $5 bullshit and says, oh, that is very low. I know my art isn't that good, but come on. Isn't 5 pounds a little low for a full done piece of 2 people? Is 20 okay for you? It'll still take me like 6 hours to do it. And dividing that up, it's well below minimum wage. Please don't do this to yourself, OP. It's a non-negotiable deal, okay? I don't need your 20 that bad. Anyway, creepy guy says, she isn't my girlfriend, so you can't text her. Can you stop, please? This is my drawing. Yes, my drawing of another person who wasn't consenting to it. Okay, but, like, people did it for 5, and it take them more hours than 6, and they even draw better than you, sorry. I could do 10, because, okay, you don't want to do 5, but people did it for 5. Yeah, so why don't you go to those people and leave me alone? I don't see why that's so complicated. OP says, okay, well, sorry, who is the woman in the drawing then? Also, I'm not sure if I'm willing to draw for 6 hours for only 10 pounds. I might have to think about it. Don't even have to think about it. The answer's no! The price is 50 or fuck off! He says, she works with me and okay, but people did it for 5, so I think 10's okay. Tell me who did it for 5. Let me scream into the face of the person that did it for 5. OP says, you want me to draw an explicit something of your coworker? I'm sorry, I can't draw a woman that way without her consent. I thought she was your girlfriend. And he says, no, what she consent to me, this is for her birthday because we flirt and stuff. And she likes this thing, so she is okay with it. See, it is going to be his grand romantic gesture, and it's going to ruin her day, week, month, year, life. Remember that creep in the office that I was nice to, and then he presented me with an anime picture of myself and him just bent over a desk? That is such madness. OP says, look, I'm sorry, unless you'll give me a way to contact her, like a real Instagram account, so that I know that she herself consents to this type of drawing, I'm not gonna do it. And much less for 10 pounds. I don't know who these other artists are, but believe that I don't think anyone would do a commission like this. I mean, probably they would, but like I said, you gotta add some zeros onto the price tag there. Violating my own personal guideline, I'm talking 6, 7, 8 zeros. I'd like to say I die on the hill and never do anything like that, but no man can withstand the highest bidder. Let's be real. $1 billion for an anime drawing? Fine. Fine. I don't want to know anything else about it. He says, man, I can freaking ask her at work and she'll tell me she's okay with it, man. It's a gift for her freaking birthday, bitch. And 10 is a lot for your ugly drawing and anime stuff. Don't act cool at all. Like, why do you ruin the surprise, man? Come on, please. Please. She really wants it. I don't think she's the one that really wants it. This would probably, I hope, go into his private collection. The spank bank, as it were. But depending how much of a lunatic he is, he might present her with it. I really don't know. I don't believe for a second that she'd be into it. This is a trip to HR waiting to happen. And how rude to lowball the entire thing. Like we're at a garage sale or something. I know somebody that will do it for 5. Then go get him. Why are you wasting my time then? And I'm not just mad at the creep, because OP, you need to grow some backbone too. You got your line in the sand. Okay, this is my commission price. Do not budge from it. Do not talk down about your own talents and be like, oh yeah, I know my drawings are bad. No, fuck you. What I create is better than what you could ever hope to create. I know my worth, and I'm not gonna let anybody budge me away from it. You know what I mean? Being a hard ass like that won't win you very many friends, but trust me, you didn't want to be friends with this guy anyways. He's a really weird guy. So I'm glad to get away from him. We'll work on that spine a little bit more, a little bit later. All right, OP? Schedule an appointment with my receptionist. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the episode, friends. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate all that. Check out the Patreon or the YouTube memberships if you'd like to support us month to month. It's very important. We've also got a fourth wall with some merch. Oh my goodness, so many selections over there. And just in time for the holidays. What? Also, if you're doing your shopping on Amazon for the holidays, you could click my affiliate link to my microphone first and then do the shopping, and I get kicked back a few extra bucks. You don't have to pay anything more. It's like a pretty win-win type of deal. If you don't want to do it, though, that's fine. Maybe share the video around. That's free. But if you don't want to do that either, that's fine. It's all fine. I hope that you remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.
何バカ何バカ何バカ何バカ何バカ Sunlight glinting on Nippon steel, folded 1,000 times. Can cut through any argument, defeating illogical crimes. Dew drifting down from the heavens, settling on my blade. I quest higher into the mountains before my euphoria fades. Nani baka, nani baka, nani baka, nani baka, nani baka. There I seek the sacred bird, and its flesh and I shall render, carving out the holy snack to claim that chicken tender. My fedora tips beneath the weight of the sacred task ahead. I draw on the gods of atheists and the Dawkins text I read. Nani baka, nani baka, nani baka, nani baka, nani baka. Come to me, my true waifu, my slayer of the titans. Instead she speaks the sacred words and the phrase that frightens. You do know that two is a kind. You must leave this world, you have to die. I chug my flask of Mountain Dew and draw my blade for Sudoku. Nani baka, nani baka, nani baka, nani baka, nani baka. The battle rages on and on until I draw my final breath. Then I catch the glint of euphoria as I fall into my death. Through the power of God and anime, I gain the 10 Bs in my wrath. In this moment I'm truly euphoric. I journey